That's like being in relationship, in conversation. So it leads to this aspect of hearing each other. Sometimes I watch certain comments that I get and I just like laugh to myself, and I'm just like, we are so beautifully different, and how we are interpreting that information in that moment. It gives me a sense of where people are and how they've interpreted whatever they've heard from what I've said. And it goes to this aspect that says, within those five aspects of being heard, learn to listen, not only to yourself, but in relationship as you are holding space. Learn to listen without trying to give feedback where feedback is not required. Okay. Learn to listen learn to listen so that you can understand where they're also asking you for feedback and feeling safe enough for you to be able to give them that support. Because what happens in relationship and what happens is when we see these things online and we're conversing with people that we don't know too well or we're trying to get to know, this example came up that it's like going to a maths class and the teacher is specifically for that subject, for that day, that time frame, is teaching about algebra. And then here you come speaking about geometry. Do you understand? Like sometimes that's what happens in conversation is someone is teaching about algebra, but here you come, you're just like, yeah, geometry. Interpret this. Why aren't we doing it? And you speaking from that lens and then wondering why you're not being heard because you haven't even listened. Do you know what I mean? So learn to listen to yourself. Learn to listen in each other's presence because that's what people really need. People don't need another therapist. People just need to know that you are safe enough to hear without projecting judgment, without projecting something that makes them feel less than. They just want to be heard because this is their journey. You're not on their journey. You are along their journey. You can be along it, but you're not on it. You're not walking with them every single day, unless dependent on the type of relationship that you have, of course, right? So, in this listening, just listening to the journeys that they've come through, listen to the hardships that they've gone through, the challenges that they've overcome. That's all people really want. That's all we want is just to be heard that, look, this is my experience of algebra. And then you just go, wow, can I ask questions for that? Can I give my interpretation? I've said this before. Just ask. Like, do you want any feedback? Do you want any, you know? And obviously, once again, it's dependent on the relationship that you have.